I'm live. Woohoo. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired. Let's see, we have one person, 3 people. All right, awesome. Hello to those jumping on. Welcome to my live. Hello, Becky. Welcome. How are you? How are you today, Becky? Oh, you're not feeling well? You got like a cold or just not feeling well? Well, I have been dealing with some things. Those that have me friended on Facebook know what's been going on with me. On Saturday, I got woke up at 2:00 in the morning. Oh, side effects from medicine. Yikes. That's never fun. I have to deal with that too. It's never a good time. I got woke up at 2:00 by my cat, baby, and she was bleeding from a mass on her stomach. So we had to wait until the vet opened at 8. This was 6 hours. I was a total wreck. Hey, Camille. Okay. And we went to the vet. The vet said either she has emergency surgery or she gets put down. Yeah, it's not. It was not a fun weekend for me, for sure. It was not something that was definitely not planned. It almost broke me, but I'm glad that the X-rays were okay. That it hasn't spread, and that we'll find out the test results at the end of this week. So I'm grateful for that. And I'm trying to sell my crochet stuff for to pay back the credit card that I had to use to pay for her emergency surgery, because it was definitely an unplanned bill, that's for sure. We've been pretty exhausted. Me and Mr. Yarnicat and baby have all been exhausted this weekend because she's having trouble getting comfortable with that cone on and with the stitches healing. And I've been uncomfortable because she's uncomfortable, because I don't like to see her uncomfortable. And she's been knocking things over accidentally with the cone, so we're always got things happening, and it will be a rough 2 weeks. If this is gonna have this, she's supposed to have it on for 2 weeks and get her stitches out in 2 weeks. Um, it will be a very rough 2 weeks. Oh goodness, look what I did. I did something I wasn't supposed to in this. It's a good thing for frogging, right? I'm currently. Oh, hey, Donna. Oh, your car's been in the shop? I'm sorry, Dee. I hope everything gets worked out. Baby girl has been very tired, Dee. She's tired and frustrated. I'm tired and frustrated. Mr. Yarnicat's tired and frustrated because things get knocked over, and she's miserable. Um, but that's to be expected. Unfortunately, we have to always keep an eye on her. Um, so it hasn't been a fun few days, that's for sure. And I'll be happy when the 2 weeks is up and she can get the cone off of her neck, out from around her neck, and the uh, um, stitches out in 2 weeks. So, hey, Diana, Donna, and everybody else that's on here. What was wrong with your car, Dee? I wanted to show what I'm currently working on. Isn't that beautiful? What happened with the queen is, oh, battery D. Okay. Anyway, sorry, squirreled. I do that too. Um, what happened is that um, she woke me up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and she was bleeding from um, she had like a tumor, a mass on her belly, and she started bleeding from it. And we had to wait for the vet to open, which was horrible. Um, which, of course, when things happen like that, you'll sometimes think the worst. I know I do anyway. Oh my gosh, this is not good. She's 18. She'll be 18 in 2 months. Like, oh my gosh, this is it. But the vet said I don't do surgeries usually on Saturday, and we were grateful that she said she would do it anyway. So all we had to do was pay for it to be done. So it was an emergency surgery. Because she said you have a choice: either I do this surgery or we put her down. This is your choice. And of course, we did not want to do that if the option was um, that she could survive through the surgery, because we were concerned with her age, with how old she is. She's 89 in cat years. She will be 90 on her 18th birthday. So, but she said no, this will be really easy, and so she said no, this will be easy thing. The worst part of this would be her recovery time. Her recovery time will take longer because of her age. Hey, Sin, I'm just talking about baby girl and what happened. So she's got to have. So they removed the masses, and she took an X-ray, and the X-ray is clear. There's no sign of spreading of anything. We will find the results out of the mass that was taken out. We'll find the lab results out the end of this week, around that time. But yeah, I am too, Diana. I am very happy I didn't have to put her down. It would have ruined me. I've had her since I was 16, so more than half of my life. Um, it will ruin me when it does happen. But we are very grateful that there was nothing found in the X-rays to show that it spread. And that it just had to be removed. And so now all that we have to deal with is 2 weeks with her and having stitches and a cone. Um, Hopefully, good news. Praying for good news from the vet that for the results of the lab results. So we're hoping for the best for that, but it looked good. Yeah, I am too, Sin. I'm very glad that she will be okay. It's just going to be a rough couple weeks. She's not a fan of the cone. She is so not a fan of this cone, and she wants her mommy more than her usual. I want my mommy, and she's knocking things over. So, thanks, Diana. She's my baby girl. Some people don't understand that because she's a cat. Some people don't get. Um, some people have. Jonah didn't like it either. Yeah, she's not a fan. But yeah, a lot of people is stressful for those that treat them like family. Some other people don't understand that they're family. That she's my baby girl. So a lot of people, well, not a lot, but some don't get it. They're just like, really, it's just a cat. But she's my baby girl. Yeah, exactly, Sin. There are fur kids. She's my fur baby. She's my child. Um, yeah. Helen, she already has finally. It took her hours to figure out how she could sleep. She's older, so she sleeps a lot more. All right, bye, Dee. See ya. Love you. Um, since she's older, it's um, she sleeps a lot more than the average cat. But she, yeah, she's my little girl. But it took her a while to. Uh, Sorry, I totally squirrel you guys. Yeah, actually, that's what she said. She said that baby girl has to keep the stitches in for 2 weeks and have them removed in 2 weeks. So she'll have to have the cone in for 2 weeks so she doesn't pull them out before the 2 weeks is up, which is really gonna be frustrating. That's like a long time for me. That feels like an eternity because um it's like walking on eggshells with her having this cone and worrying about her stitches. I had to get rid of a couple of her fuzzy blankets and put them up for temporarily. It was, yeah. Donna. I tried to take the cone off for her just to even for like eating. Um, because I was thinking, well, that could at least give her a break. Um, but unfortunately, my cat is a clean freak, and she cleaned her face for 2 seconds and then went right to the stitches. Um, she likes to clean her whole body after she eats, after she takes a drink, after she does anything. So, yeah, you got another one at 10 weeks old. Oh, congestive heart failure. That's rough. Yeah, baby girl I have had since the day she was born. I was there. I sat next to her mommy when she was born. So we have been in each other's lives all of her life. So thanks, Dee. Love you too. So anyway, I have been I do have good news. Um I got some other bad news today, but let's get to some good news, shall we? So talking about sad for furry children stuff. Um I got some good news. Um I did get a couple of commission offers. A cotton baby vest stitched to size. Actually, that might help. Cause I mean, the cone is so like not her thing. But if it would help her more, like feel more comfortable than the cone, that is a good idea. Because she is not a fan. She is so not a fan. Um, but I just 2 weeks is a long. It feels like a long time for all three of us. That's for sure. Um, so yeah, I like the premium all-in-one vests. I know what you're saying. I think that would be a good idea. Um, so I'm actually I got some commission, a couple of commissions. My first commission ever, you guys. I'm so excited. I've never done a commission before. I don't think. No, wait, I did. Get one for Christmas, but it wasn't exactly. But this one was like a first. This is what I want. This is exactly what I want. This is how I want it. So I'm pretty excited about that. I am sewing my shawls that I have finished and trying to get money back to pay back for the vet uh, bill. I had to use my credit card, which excuse me, I am trying to pay off quickly so I don't have to keep paying interest on it. Um, yeah, but I the other news I got today that was kind of sad, kind of bad is one of my best friends fell. There, hey, look, my camera's not crooked. It was crooked a second ago. Okay. Um, my one of my best friends fell, and she was on a chair on wheels, and she went to get up, and the chair rolled, and she slipped because she couldn't hold on to it because it rolled away, and she fell and hit her head on the wheel, and she had to get 6 stitches in her head. Um, so I told her she was just trying to be like my cat and trying to make my cat not feel bad that she had to have stitches. Um, I mean, what else? I was trying to make her laugh because, oh my goodness, like that has got to be a headache, just instant headache. But yeah. So there was that, and that was today. That happened today. So that's what I told her. I told her she needs a cone. I was like, do you need a cone too? And she said, no, that wouldn't help me. Thanks, Diana. Her name is Belinda. My friend Belinda. And I that's what I said. I said, do you need a cone? I was like, and she's like, I don't think that she goes, I can't lick my own head. I said, that has nothing to do with licking it, so you would leave it alone so it wouldn't get messed with. um That's what I was thinking when she said I can't lick my own head. I was like, well, that's not what it's for. But yeah, my friend got she had a pretty bad day today. She just went to the eye doctor and ended up falling and got stitches. But I've been very tired. I don't know if I look tired. Oh, geez. But I have been so tired because I've been so worried about our baby girl that I'm just make her helmet out of bubble wrap. That is perfect, Diana. Perfect. Yes, she needs something. Yeah, they do. Has and her daughters who called me and said there was pieces in and I'm covered in blood, and I'm thinking, well, that's what usually for head wounds they bleed a lot. Um, but I was just like, oh no, this is just. But we're pacing ourselves, and maybe I should get a bubble wrap helmet for my friend, because yeah, like my goodness, what are you doing? But I've got my 3 shawls down here. This one I really want to show you guys that I finished this week because I absolutely love the colors. And I actually just so I don't know how long your tongue is. Well, that's true. I actually like this, the opposite with the wrong side and the right side. It's like 2 shawls in one. Because if you look at it, like this is pretty cool looking too. And then there's this one that goes this way. And so it's like 2 shawls in one. So I just really love how this pattern came out. And if I remember, sorry guys. If I remember, I will put the link to the video that I used for the pattern. Because I thought it was really pretty both ways. I thought it was pretty the wrong side and the right side. I don't know. It's like 2 in 1. I'm drinking peppermint tea. What are you guys drinking today? You just yawned with me. I'm sorry. It is catching. It's like, no. I've just been so tired. I sleep. Like I've been getting good sleep. But I get the right hours, just not the right kind of sleep. I've been sleeping lightly because I have been worried about baby girl. You guys are drinking water? Awesome, awesome. Yeah, almost like Native American, the colorway is actually called Aztec blanket. So it kind of does. It says Aztec, which makes me think Native American too. Squash? I'm confused. How did I get confused? Why is what? I'm confused. How did I get squished? Okay, yeah. I'm lost. That's okay. But I need something for energy, you guys. You were gonna lay down and take a nap, so you're up for a nap too. I thought I was the only one that's ready for a nap. But unfortunately, it's time for my live. And also in it's Dee's gonna be alive. Well, she's supposed to. She went to go get her car. I hope she'll be back before she can do her live at 5. Um, dilute it more. Um, is it like a flavor? Are there certain flavors? Like I just put my tea bag in my ice water. Um, Especially for like my mint and berry teas. I like my drinks cold. Um, it doesn't happen often that I have worm worm tea. You've been sick? Yeah, that's not cool. I hope you get better soon. How's your Jonah doing? Better, Sin? How's Jonah doing? Your fur child that's dealing. Black currant? That would be different. Pineapple would be delicious. Lemon would be good. Orange would be good. Black currant, though, I don't know about that one. I've never had black currant, so I wouldn't know what it would taste like. He's better. That's good. So, one thing that has been on my mind is I'm trying to sell these shawls. Um, and I just pricing just gets me because there's such a range that people sell their stuff on it. I am so lost with pricing, you guys. So I could take any suggestions. Because I'm pretty lost here. with I've never um took commissions. I've never sold, not really sold stuff. I usually just give it away, but to pay back this bill, I need to sell things. So, do you like? I don't know. Go by. I don't know. There's all different kinds of ways that people have said to go by, and I'm unsure on how to do it. 3 times the cost of yarn. If only part balls, you still calculate it on a whole. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Um, it's been. I mean, like you don't want if you're like if you bring your prices down so that you get more sales, you're degrading yourself and degrading what you feel you're worth. But the thing is like me, I have got to pay this bill back. Um, and I need the money. So it's just so even if you get it on sale, you calculate it as if it wasn't in sale. So like if I okay, for example, I would do a skein of scrubby yarn. That would make me 3 to 4 scrubbies. I would be selling if I got it at there's scrubby yarn for like what $3.99, so $4 and something with tax. I would be selling each scrubby for like $12. That just I don't know. That kind of seems high to me. Like selling it for like 12, and sometimes I have to get there's other different types of scrubby yarn that's like $4.99. So if it's $5, I would be selling it for like $15 per scrubby. Just a little square like this. I'd be selling them at $15 a piece. Okay, you're saying because you were talking about how if you use partial if you use a partial skein that you count the whole thing. But if I sold them individually, I should do them as sets of 3 scrubbies. So I do like a set, like it being $12 for a set of 3 or $15 for a set of 3 depending on which yarn I used. So for the set, so I would sell them individually for $4 to $5. Say use. Okay, I see what you're saying. So you're talking about like for bigger projects. And you would sell them as a set. Yeah, I was thinking 4 to 5 around for each if I'm selling them individually, because the way people have been buying them has not been 3. They've been buying like only 2. They've only wanted 2. So okay, so that helps me think it out better, because like what about amigurumis? I mean, oh my goodness, you use different colors. And you don't even, sometimes you don't, I'm like, just for a nose, you would use black, and that's only a few stitches. I don't think that you would count that. But that's a whole other story. I mean, I made my one. Yeah, 3 for 15 or 5 each. That's what I was thinking. And that's what I've been selling my scrubbies for, actually. I've been selling them at 5 or 6 a piece. You don't either. See, I don't get what, for my amigurumis, I don't get what they're worth either, because a lot more concentration goes into amigurumi than it does with doing a shawl or a blanket. I'm not knocking it, because I love shawls and blankets. Those are like my 2 favorite things to do. But something as beautiful as amigurumi takes a lot more concentration, smaller stitches, and oh my goodness, they're more of a headache to me. And I think that they are worth a lot more. Hey Denny, how are you? Welcome. I think people kind of get that's okay, Denny. Don't get in trouble for being on here at work. Don't get in trouble. You charge $12. Yeah, like that's what I was thinking. I was thinking there's so much extra detail, attention to detail with amigurumis, that it's just oh my goodness, I don't know. It seems like you're selling for, you put more work and concentration into it. That's just how I've been. I don't know if it's less work for others, but how it's been for me is it's a lot more concentration, a lot more, it's harder work for me. And selling an amigurumi, I don't think that I honestly don't get what it's worth. Um because it's a lot of detail. You have to pay attention to a lot more detail than you do with a shawl or blanket. I agree, Helen. I agree. Sticking to the smaller stuff. Diana, I hope you feel better too. Everybody who's sick, I have so many people that are sick. My friend Belinda, who who got hurt and got stitches in her head today, she's had lost her voice for like 2 weeks now. She's lost her voice. Everybody seems to be getting so sick, and it's just I hope everybody just I hope you guys all get better. All of you, I hope you all get better. Um, I hope that I get some peaceful rest. Cheryl. Which one is who's Cheryl? I don't think I know a Cheryl. That's on her. She sells them for $75 and she sells a lot of them. How? Baby Wayne flu? What is that? What's the baby Wayne flu? Ouch. Yeah, that's not fun. I hope you guys all get better. What is the baby Wayne flu? I'm just curious because I've never heard of it. Um, okay, so who's Cheryl? Oh, Cheryl Bolts. Okay. Yeah, Yarning. Okay, Cheryl Bolts. That's okay. How? How can she get the people to actually pay that? How? Oh my goodness. Like I was pretty lucky. I don't know if you guys remember my witch cat, but I was lucky that someone was willing to pay 30 for it. Because oh my goodness. Some people are just lucky, I guess, because a lot of people, like when it comes to amigurumis, they're just like, well, I can go and get it for $1 at the Dollar Tree or whatever. And that's and I don't blame them because honestly, I can't afford it either. I wouldn't be able to afford $75 for an amigurumi. I wouldn't be able to do it. Baby elephant, baby Wayne flu. I am confused. Maybe I should just not pay attention to you guys' conversation because I'm confused what a baby Wayne flu is. Yeah, I wish I could. I wish I could just. But I don't know. I mean, amigurumi is more complicated, more difficult, makes things more difficult. I think I'm gonna stick with crocheting. I think I'm gonna start doing smaller things because I do a lot of shawls and I've done blankets too. Oh, okay. Now it makes sense, Denny. Because that was driving me crazy. um, at least now it makes sense. Baby items. Yeah, I was thinking of doing like baby blankets. I was thinking of doing hats and scarves. Like right now, I'm doing a scarf. Um, they don't take as much time. This one I'm just doing as a corner to corner scarf. Um, See, now everybody understands what you guys are talking about. Because we were just like, what? What exactly is that? Yeah, cocoons and hats and mitts. I wanted to make some for my dolls anyway. When I have the extra time, because I now have commissions, which I have two commissions so far. Hey, Teresa. Oh, welcome. I now have two commissions. Sorry, guys. I know you guys are gonna start yawning too. I've just had pretty crappy sleep, so I really, really am so sorry. Yes, I remember. I remember what bus she's supposed to take. That's just so cool. You guys are so close. I found out that actually from Wanda in Rolling Through Life, we live in the same town, and I didn't even know she moved to the same town as me. Um, and I'm like, what? Right, she could take the bus. Well, I found out that if I found out where Wanda is, I could go visit her. Um, I could take the bus to go see her. Hello, Handmade Designs. How are you? Welcome. Um, I think we need to communicate. Me and Wanda do because I was like, what? You're in the same town as me? Are you kidding me? What? And I can go visit another fellow Yarny YouTuber? That would be just the coolest, right? Um, so I have to find out what bus I need to take. So I could take a bus to go visit Wanda because I think it would be easier for me to take the bus than her. But I did not know. Yeah, I totally did not know that. Yeah, that we are in the same town. She so that's kind of interesting. But I told her, I said, we need to hang out sometime. Like seriously, we need to get together. She was like, yeah, if the weather was cooperative, because seriously, the weather has been crappy here. We have had such bad fog. We had a really like horrible fog. You couldn't even like see the neighbor's house on Christmas Day. It was horrible. You drive, Diana. Yeah, I don't drive because of my medicine. Because my attention span is like, sorry guys, 2 seconds long. I am hoping that I can stay awake through all of Granny D's live shortly because I'm exhausted. I need energy. I need real sleep. Sleep that I'm not going. If I close my eyes, what would happen with baby girl? It's never fun. Never fun. So yeah, I live in the same town as Wanda. And I totally hope that we can meet up and do some yarny chat or something. I think that would be so cool. So cool. Um, there's also what is it? Stitch Fest 2020. I would love to find somebody um, somebody that's driving that they can come pick me up because I'd like to go. I've always wanted to go to Niagara Falls, but I can't afford the transport. No. Honestly, I could maybe pitch in for gas, but other than that, I wouldn't be able to do like Petra's driving. I wonder where Petra lives. Ew, Teresa, that's not good. Have you been to the doctor? Yeah. Have you been to the doctor? Just like Denny said. Have you been there? I try to convince my friends to go to the doctor. It usually doesn't happen. And Mr. Yarny Cat has to go and remind me that I don't listen when he asks me. Oh, she's in Tennessee? Or no, Kentucky? Duh. The state below Ohio. So, okay, so if she's in the state below Ohio, yeah, Kentucky. Why did I say Tennessee? Because that's below Kentucky. Duh. Yeah, below us is Kentucky. Maybe I could talk to Petra. Because I'd really love to go. But it's so since I don't drive, it's not an option for me to drive, and yeah. Maybe I can get a hold of her and see. I have never really talked one-on-one with Petra before, ever. So that would be interesting. Hey, you. Do you know who I am? um, but I would love to go. And it's in April, right? It's the middle of April, if I remember right. Um, um, yeah. So yeah, 17th to the 19th. It's only a weekend, but that would be so cool. That would just be the coolest. Yeah, Teresa, don't you hate when you need to get meds or something and you gotta wait till you get paid to do that? That's just so not fun. So, a couple of you are in bed, like, yeah, and we're about to take a nap, and I'm in my PJs. So, I think we're doing all right. I think we all got the same idea. She's picking up Charmed Granny. Huh. Me too. I practically live in my PJs too. Like, I'm a fan. I'm committed to PJ wearing. I have to go, okay, am I going somewhere today? Okay, what time so I can change right before I have to leave. And then I come home and I'm back into my PJs because I love my PJs. I love to be at home. I love to feel comfortable. Yeah. I live in my PJs too. I'm not a fan of real clothes. Right? I would love to meet everybody face to face too. That would be awesome to just finally to get to meet everybody. It would be just the coolest. Teresa, have you been sending packages that you're not supposed to be spending money on people and get meds instead? Your Tammy's gone as soon as you get in the house. Yep, that's how it goes, man. I have to put. I'm like I have to wear real clothes when I go to doctor's appointments, um, or shopping, like grocery shopping. Well, according to everybody, if you're in Walmart, you can go in your PJs anyway, but I don't. Teresa, yeah, don't go buying stuff for other people when you got medicine to purchase. Please, your well being and your health is more important than presents. We don't want to lose you. We love you very much. Um, but okay, so in according to my computer, 5 minutes, Granny D is supposed to be getting on. Um, so I think I'm gonna go so then I don't cut in. Well, 4 minutes now, so I don't cut into her time. So I will see you all in Granny D's live. I love you all very much. Don't fall asleep in the next 4 minutes. Those that are trying to sleep. See, Diana just yelled, all in caps. We just love you. Well, we love sweet tea. Okay, so I'm going to go. I love you all. And I will see you in Dee's live. Mwah. God bless.